Long before humans ever set foot on its shores, the New Zealand archipelago was a kingdom ruled by wings. No land mammals stalked the forests, no predators prowled the undergrowth. In that quiet isolation, birds did something extraordinary. They evolved into forms found nowhere else on Earth. Some forgot how to fly. Some grew to giant proportions. Some became ghosts of the night. And today, if you listen carefully, their stories still echo through misty valleys and windswept coasts. Imagine walking through dense moss-draped forest at dusk and hearing a soft shuffling sound at your feet. That's not a rodent, it's a kiwi. Small, round and whiskered like a curious relic, the kiwi defies everything we think a bird should be. It has hair-like feathers, nostrils at the tip of its long beak, and lays an egg so massive it seems impossible for its body to contain. It survives by stealth and scent, probing the earth for insects under cover of darkness. In a land once free of mammalian predators, this flightless wanderer thrived. Today, its quiet persistence makes it a living symbol of resilience. But if the kiwi is the humble survivor, the Kakapo is the improbable miracle. Picture a parrot that cannot fly, weighs as much as a house cat, and booms like a distant drum in the night. The Kakapo once roamed widely, climbing trees with surprising agility, gliding clumsily down from branches. Its moss-green feathers camouflage it perfectly among ferns. Yet its trusting nature nearly led to its extinction when predators arrived. With fewer than a few hundred left, each individual is named, monitored, and fiercely protected. Every chick hatched feels like a triumph against time itself. Then there is the kia, the Alpine Trickster of the Southern Alps. Highly intelligent and endlessly curious, the kia has been known to unzip backpacks, dismantle windshield wipers, and investigate anything new with sharp, calculating eyes. Living in harsh mountain environments where survival demands innovation, the kia developed problem-solving skills that rival primates. Its olive-green body conceals flashes of fiery orange beneath its wings, like a secret spark igniting mid-flight. The key reminds us that evolution doesn't just shape bodies, it sharpens minds. High above the forests, gliding with immense silent authority, soars the New Zealand falcon. Smaller than many falcons elsewhere, yet fiercer than its size suggests, it strikes prey mid-air at breathtaking speeds. Unlike scavengers, this hunter relies on precision and power, weaving through dense bush or diving from open skies. It represents the archipelago's untamed edge, a reminder that isolation doesn't soften nature, it refines it. On offshore islands and rugged coastlines, the royal albatross commands attention. With a wingspan stretching over 3 meters, it barely seems real as it rides ocean currents for hours without a single wing beat. These birds spend most of their lives at sea, returning to land only to breed. Their partnerships can last decades, intricate courtship dances renewing bonds year after year. Watching an albatross take flight feels like witnessing a living glider crafted by wind itself. Hidden within ancient forests, the tui delivers a soundtrack unlike any other. Glossy black with iridescent blues and greens shimmering in sunlight, it carries twin white throat tufts like delicate ornaments. But it's the voice that captivates. Clicks, whistles, liquid notes, and mechanical sounds woven into complex melodies. The tui can mimic other birds and even human noises, turning the forest into an ever-changing concert hall. In Maori tradition, it is a messenger, and when it sings, it feels as though the land itself is speaking. Equally enchanting is the bellbird, whose clear, chiming song rings through valleys at dawn. Early settlers described waking to what sounded like thousands of tiny silver bells echoing through the bush. Smaller and more understated than the Kiwi, the bellbird plays a crucial ecological role as a pollinator, brushing pollen from flower to flower as it feeds on nectar. Its music once nearly fell silent due to habitat loss, yet careful conservation has allowed its bright notes to return. Travel south to sub-Antarctic islands, and you'll encounter the yellow-eyed penguin, one of the rarest penguin species in the world. Unlike the bustling colonies seen in documentaries, these penguins prefer solitude. With pale eyes and a band of yellow sweeping around their heads, they move from sea to forest in deliberate silence. They endure rough waters and harsh winds, raising chicks in hidden coastal nests. Their vulnerability is stark, yet their determination to return to the same nesting sites year after year speaks of deep-rooted fidelity to place. Wade quietly into braided riverbeds, and you might glimpse the black stilt, or kākāpō, one of the world's rarest wading birds. Slender, elegant, entirely black against pale gravel plains, it seems almost too striking to be real. Once abundant, its numbers dwindled dangerously low. Intensive breeding programs now guard its future, each release into the wild a fragile step towards stability. The kākāpō stands as proof that extinction is not inevitable when effort meets urgency. And finally, haunting the edges of memory is the extinct giant moa. Towering up to 3 meters tall, these flightless giants once browsed forests like living dinosaurs. With no natural predators, they evolved into multiple species, filling different ecological niches. Their disappearance following human arrival was swift and irreversible. Yet their legacy endures, in fossilized bones, in oral histories, and in the ecological void they left behind. The absence of the moa shaped the forests we see today, influencing plant growth and predator evolution. Together, these birds tell a story unlike anywhere else on Earth. They reveal what happens when evolution unfolds in isolation, when creativity runs wild without competition from mammals. They show brilliance and fragility, intelligence and innocence. Some adapted to mountains, some to oceans, some to shadowed forest floors. Some survived against staggering odds. Others exist only in memory. And if you stand still long enough in New Zealand's wild places, beneath ancient canopy, beside crashing surf, or under the sweep of alpine sky, you might feel it. This archipelago is still, in many ways, a realm of feathers. Every call, every shadow overhead, every rustle in the undergrowth carries the echo of a world shaped by birds first, and everything else second.